Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. It is time for Amazon Prime Day, the Super Bowl of shopping. And this year Amazon threw us a little bit of a curveball and they are actually having their biggest Prime Day yet. So it is a 4-day shopping event instead of the normal 2. So we've trained for this. I'm in my track suit. We have a lot of deals to talk about today. I always say this every year, but Amazon does let us preview the sale. Some items don't end up going on sale. Some will be on sale for certain days and not on sale other days. Keep checking back on those items that you really want, but it's definitely worth it. This is actually my biggest list I've ever done. I have over 100 items. We're gonna get straight into it. Everything will be listed below in the description box, as well as in the pinned comment and over on my Amazon storefront. It's probably gonna be the easiest place to see everything. We'll also update the deals over there. All right, first up, let's talk about tumblers. The one that I have here from Hydrojug is included in the sale. How cute is this girly floral print? It actually reminds me a lot of the Love Shack Fancy. This one is 32 ounces. I like that it has a top handle. And if you are a fan of the Stanley brand, their top handle tumbler is also included in this sale. At least they're 20 ounce size, and I've been really into the tumblers with a handle lately. They're so much more convenient. And a great option for this time of year is this Bag Smart Beach Tote. It is all rubber. It looks a lot like the Bog Bag. This one is gonna be more personal tote size than those extra large throw everything in. Comes in 4 different color options, and what I really like about this one, it does come with a little clear interior pouch, and then it also comes with these little stick-on charms. And then the Simple Modern one, which is more of a size dupe to the Bog, is also in the sale. I recently mentioned this one in my Amazon road trip video. It is a fantastic take anywhere bag. It comes in lots of colors, and actually Bog, the original brand, is gonna be included in this sale at least one of the days of Prime. So if you're interested in the original, I would definitely check back on that as well. And then just a great little summer tote is this Casemate one. I did get it in the pink mesh, but it comes in a couple of other color options. I loved the oversized bow on it. I think it looks really feminine, and mesh and see-through styles are really on trend right now. And then I also picked up the waterproof large phone pouch. This is great if you're gonna be near a pool, the beach, the water. Comes in several other style options as well. Both of those are going to be included in the sale. They do also have more color options under the link. Be sure to double check your phone size on that one. And speaking of phone cases, my favorite phone case brand, Velvet Caviar, is going to be included in the sale. I don't know which of their styles will be on sale. This is probably one that's going to be rotating throughout the 4 days, but for sure this neutral checkered print is, so I would definitely check them out. Okay, and then in the speaker and headphone category, the JBL Go 3 is their portable mini Bluetooth speaker. I actually just got this one to be more of a purse size. It is small, but very powerful, and it's also a waterproof speaker. The JBL Clip 4 is one that I've talked about a ton. It has a clip, so it makes it super convenient to put it on your tote bags, on your backpacks, anywhere. And it does have a longer lasting battery if that's important to you. Comes in more color options and also waterproof. JBL in general, I know their headphones are going to be on sale. My brother actually edits my YouTube videos and JBL is his favorite, so we'll link his headphone pics below. But Beats, Soundcore, which is actually by Anchor, and Apple AirPods will all be included in the sale, so there is a lot to choose from in the headphones department. And several things from BaubleBar are going to be on sale. I wanted to mention them because I wear them quite a bit and I get asked a lot about my jewelry. They have deals starting at $10 and then they're 25% off of everything else. So a couple of things I wanted to mention is this Tatum Birthstone. This is going to be $12 on Prime. So this is a stretchy gold bracelet with your birthstone on it. So I'm May. I do have the emerald toned one. And I love the idea for moms, depending on how many kids you have, that you could stack it up with your kids' birthstones on it. And then their mini bubble initial necklace is going to be on sale for $15. Bubble necklaces are very in right now, and this is a great size for stacking. And then new to me is this turquoise initial necklace. I was kind of surprised that I loved this so much when I got it in because turquoise is not my go-to, but it is really pretty in person. But it's small and dainty, whether you want to wear it on its own or you want to stack it up with other necklaces. And then also included in the sale is their heart necklace. I do have this in pink. It comes in 2 colors. The Amelia tennis bracelet, my heart chain link bracelet, and this corded bracelet that I like because you can just kind of slip it off and on and it just really adds a lot to a fun stack. This is just a super popular brand, so I would definitely take a look at them during Prime. And this next category is great if you are early gift giving or if you have a Lego lover in your life. There is quite a bit from Legos on sale from Disney to Star Wars. I picked up this Walt Disney tribute set that I thought was really fun. There's also some Bluey Lego sets included, so this is really a cross-age category, so we will link up whatever we see from Lego over on my Amazon storefront. And then from the Saie brand, they have quite a bit on sale, which I'm pretty excited about. This is one of my favorite makeup brands, especially for light, quick makeup. They have their Saie starter kit on sale, which is adorable. It comes in this little purple jelly bag, and it includes their 3 best-selling essentials in the mini size. This is gonna be small, but honestly, their products are so pigmented. I use the minis from Sephora all the time. Like, it will last you a while. Some full-size products included in the sale are the Viral Saie Tinted Moisturizer and the Liquid Blush, which I'm actually wearing today in the shade Chili. And let's talk about what I have on. This might be the 2-piece set that has been in the most Amazon videos on my channel. I love this. I travel in these sets all the time. They are going to be included in the sale, and I just picked it up in the new navy color, which I think just looks like a really fresh alternative to black, which if you have not heard me rave about these, they are a look for less of the Spanx Air Essentials line at a fraction of the price, so even better when we can get them on sale. And now there is so many more color options to choose from under this link. And then I'm wearing it with this little tank top today. So this is from a brand that I get quite a few of my just basic camis and tank tops. This is a new link for them though. It is a high neck tank, which didn't seem that exciting, but it has a built-in bra. And it is actually a good bra, so it totally solves that racer back, what bra am I gonna wear with it problem. I have it in the navy and white. I also picked it up in the stripe, but it comes in a lot of solid and other color options. It does run fitted, and I highly, highly recommend this one. And then another matching set that I think would be great for travel, vacation, or just wearing around your house is this crochet top, and then it also comes with this wide leg pant. The material feels really similar to the set that I have on, and it is a short sleeve top, fits true to size. This is excellent. If you like a 2-piece set, you will probably like this one. It comes in lots of color options. And then BagSmart is going to have so much on sale. They are one of those brands that is going to rotate through their deals, so I would look out if you have not picked up their hanging toiletry bag. I like their pouches, their tote bags, their jewelry organizers. They are fantastic. But what is new to me that's going to be included in the sale, and I wanted to test them out, so I got 3 different ones, is their under the seat luggage, which all 3 of them are marked as a personal item. That is so exciting that you can take a personal item on wheels, not have to take a carry-on, but also not have to lug around a huge weekender or a big bag. So I'm gonna test all these out and see if they work. I'm pretty excited about them. So there's a couple different ones. There is a puffy padded one. There's one that has some front pocket compartments, and then there is a quilted one. Now getting into some swimsuit cover-ups, this one from Anrobes has been a favorite of mine for years. It's a designer look for less. It's long sleeve cover-up dress. It has a crew neck. I can't recommend it enough. Now they do have it in a sleeveless version if you want it to be more tank style. And then their most recent one that they added is this little V-neck one. I think they're all great options. A gazillion color and stripe options for that, for whatever you're into. What's new to me though is I did pick up kind of a similar look, but it's a long sleeve with a more of a polo collar. It's a longer dress, so I did get this in the hot pink. I think it looks really expensive. It does have a side slit, but this would be a good option if you're looking for a little bit more coverage than the shorter cover-ups. This straw tote, that one is also going to be included in the sale. I really like that that one lays flat. It's really convenient whether you're just looking for a little summer tote or you want to pack it. All right, this next item was so cute. I had to go grab it. So it is this magnetic spoon set. I love this. It keeps your drawer organized and it also keeps everything together. If you are constantly losing your measuring spoons, I think this is a very handy little option, and it gets 5 out of 5 stars, you guys. Another kitchen organization find, you guys have probably seen this, but it is the bamboo wrap organizer. They're going to be included in the sale. I do have the 2-slot one. And then the viral Our Place Always pan is going to be included. It does come in 3 sizes, a lot of color options. I'm not sure which of the sizes and colors are going to be included in the sale. I have it in the steam and black, and the dupe from Goodful is also going to be included in the sale. I have that one as well. And then getting into a little beauty, Sol de Janeiro is going to be included in the sale. And I believe during certain days, their whole line is going to be on sale. So if you are a fan of this brand, I would definitely check it out. Most notable mentions are their BumBum cream that smells fantastic. Their body wash. I'm also a big fan of their hair and body mist, but what is a recent favorite of mine is their Glow body oils. It does come in 2 different shades. I have it in the Copacabana Bronze. Getting into some stripes and gingham, I have been loving the boxer short PJ trend, whether you wear it with a swimsuit, throw it on the tank top, or just have them on around your house. So I actually picked this up in 2 colors. I got it in the red and white stripe, and it's a washed red. It does have pockets, elastic in the waist, and then that boxer front. And then I also got it in the black and white gingham. Gingham has been having such a moment. I also grabbed these stripe pants. I wasn't sure what to expect with these, but they are so comfortable. They do feel like the Joy Spun PJ pants, if y'all are familiar with those. You do have elastic in the waist, drawstring. I did pick it up in the khaki color, but I would get this in the blue, in the pink, in the black. I mean, I think these are all really great options. Got it in my typical size. It is a wide leg pant, and I would wear any of those with just a little tank top. There is a lot of basics to choose from on sale. One of my favorites is the Rioria, the crop tank. And when I say cropped, it really just skims the waistline. It's a racerback style, lots of color options on this one. And I wear those with my Amazon pasties that are also going to be included in the sale. And then getting into some gadgets, this LabelMaker is going to be included. I do have it in white, comes in several other color options. It couldn't be easier to use. It's Bluetooth. You actually type out what you want it to print on your phone, and the device prints it out. It is also a #1 bestseller in LabelMakers. And I just picked up this next item. I have lots of house projects going on right now. It is this refillable paint pen. So it looks kind of like a teeth whitening pen, but you can put your paint color in the middle, screw the lid on, and then now you have this perfect little touch-up paint pen anytime you have any nicks or scratches or anything that inevitably happens. This one also is a #1 bestseller. And my travel steamer that I talk about all the time is also going to be included in the sale. I use it around my house as well. But new to me is the Nori Steam Iron, so it looks like a jumbo hair straightener. You can of course use this on clothes, but what I actually got this for is to use it on my curtains since I'm not taking them down. I can't iron them. You can just do it handheld instead. I have it in the white, but it comes in a few other color options. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so many items. The sun has completely set behind me, but there are still so many deals to get through. So Laneige is another one that's going to be included in the sale, from their viral overnight sleep mask to their little juicy tubes. Also, just sidebar, if you are into a juicy lip product, the Tarte Maracuja lippies are also going to be on sale for Prime. But new to me, I did pick up the Laneige blurring powder, which I get oily so fast, and then I live in, one of the most humid places on earth. So I'm really excited to try that. And then Levi's is another one that is always huge during the sale. Their denim cutoff 501 shorts, of course, are going to be included. But now they also have this newer, longer non-distressed pair. So if you have a hard time finding denim shorts without a lot of heavy distressing and ripping, I think this would be a great option. And they're gonna have lots of jeans included. My recommendation, especially if you like a wide leg jean, is their cinch baggy jean. I do have it in the Chasing Dreams wash, which is just a good kind of go with anything wash. Levi's does run a little bit small. I would recommend sizing at least one up. And then Kendra Scott is another one that's included in this sale. And I'm happy to see that she put some of her bestsellers in the sale. Sometimes we don't get that, including her probably most popular pendant necklace, the Elisa, as well as the mini Elisa. Both of these would be great for gift giving too. And then getting into some sneakers. Okay, Adidas did say allegedly they were gonna have some sneakers. I always hesitate to put Adidas in my videos because it seems like 9 times out of 10, I never see those items actually go on sale, but that is the word on the street. But I loved this pair from Dolce Vita. So it is a mesh kind of multimedia sneaker. Comes in a lot of great colors, but I loved this neutral. And then Hey Dude is gonna have a lot of different shoe styles on sale. So if you are a fan of that brand, I would definitely check it out. From their slip-on styles to their sneakers, and they also have a lot of men's on sale. And then my sneaker protector that I use is also on sale, so you're gonna wanna use this as a pre-treatment. It's called Repel, so that's what it does. It helps you kind of keep the gunk away. This one is also an Amazon choice. And then getting into some home items, I finally fell for the clickbait on the crisscross chair. So if you haven't seen it on social media, it is this wide office chair that you can sit crisscross applesauce in. It is so comfortable. I picked this one up in the leather beige. If you sit all day or if you're just more comfortable sitting cross-legged, which I am, then I think you'll really like this. It's also a very reasonable price in general for an office chair, but just know that it is wider than a standard chair. That is why you can sit that way. And then from the Loloi brand, I've actually bought their Chris Loves Julia collection before, and I really like them. They do have two rugs that caught my eye in the sale. The first one is this scallop with this really nice edge detail. That one is from Chris Loves Julia collection. And then they also had this neutral checkered print that I think would look good in a lot of different spaces. So if you are in the market for rugs, I would check those out. And then from the Medicube brand, which is viral for a reason, it's a K-beauty brand that is very affordable. They use active ingredients. I see why this gets a lot of hype. So a lot of their products are going to be on sale, including their overnight collagen mask, their collagen cream, their zero pore pads that remind me a lot of the LMS pore pads at a fraction of the price. So those will be included in the sale, but also their Medicube device will be included, which this is awesome. I bought it during the last Prime Day. It is a 6-in-1 beauty tool. Even if you're not consistent with beauty tools, I would give this one a try because the fact that it's all in one, you already have the device in your hand. I'm telling you, you're gonna be a lot more likely to stick to it. It gives you glassy, glowy skin. It gives me a nice lift. I love it so much. I even gifted one since last Prime Day. And then getting into a few home gadgets, this LED plug and play light is awesome. I recently moved. I bought more for my new house. It's basically this automatic night light. So you just plug it into the wall. It has a sleek look. And then when it gets dark, the night light automatically comes on. This is great for hallways, stairwells, bathrooms, kids' rooms. I have it in the soft white, but they do have other more ambiance colors, let's call it. And then this portable utility cart was on my radar. I like that this can go flat, so I was thinking maybe even keeping this in the back of my car, but it does have a nice storage, but then it has a flat top, so it looks like you can haul more stuff on top of it. If someone has this, let me know because I am interested in getting this one for Prime Day. And a couple of summery tops with some sleeve coverage. The first one is this white eyelet. It has that front tie detail that's been so popular. It does come in a few other color options, but I loved this butter yellow. This one does look a little bit more like lace. It has a scallop detail and it is a little bit more cropped than the first option. So it really just depends on what you're looking for, but both good options. And then Cushionaire is going to be included in the sale. I really like their HBand sandals. I have this in a couple of different color options. They do look really similar to the Hermes pair. And then Sam Edelman had these adorable jelly sandals that I had to pick up, one because of the butter color, but also jelly is just really popular right now. And to get a brand like Sam Edelman at up to 40% off is amazing. So it's definitely a brand you need to have on your radar. It comes in whole sizes only. And if you are in the market for any vacuums, wet mops, robot vacuums, now is the time. Everything from the Bissell Little Green to any kind of cordless vacuum to the Shark, the robot, the Tinco, Dyson, all of those are going to be on sale. So we actually have a whole idea list of those types of items over on my Amazon storefront. If you're looking for a particular model, I would check it out there. What did catch my eye that I'm interested in buying is this touchless vacuum dustpan. So whenever you're done sweeping, you sweep it into this large vacuum. If someone has this one, also let me know. On one hand, I feel like it looks silly, but on the other hand, it's growing on me. Now, something that I do have that I can vouch for is the Miss Mouse Messy Stain Eater Treater. That is a tongue twister. You've seen it, but it is a awesome stain remover. I had actually soot from one of my candles that got on a light colored rug, and this took it straight out. So I do highly recommend this. It's probably everyone needs it. It is a #1 bestseller in laundry stain removers. And we have some great hair products included with Prime, like Living Proof. I love their dry shampoo. And right now they have a limited edition vanilla scent. Kate Teen is also going to be included in the sale, a very viral brand. I recently got their hair oil and I love it. Also Divi, this is my regular shampoo and conditioner right now. Very excited it's on sale for Prime. If you are someone who is prioritizing your scalp, you want a healthy scalp, I really recommend her products. They're heavy on, I think, peppermint. When you use her shampoo, you feel very refreshed and your scalp instantly feels soothed. So I normally like to try out different shampoos and conditioner. I'm gonna stick to this one for a minute because I do really, really like it. And then Color Wow, I love all of these products. I always talk about them. Their newest one that they have that is going to be included in Prime is their Money Mist. It's their new leave-in conditioner, and I'm so happy that now they're doing the spray bottle. Their old pump was awful. I actually used to repot my Color Wow Dream Coat into a spray bottle that looked like this, so I feel like they have gotten the memo. We have a better, more user-friendly packaging. And then Olaplex, also another viral product, their bonding oil. If you're looking for a lightweight hair oil that's also a heat protectant, this is a great option. Oh, and also Touchland hand sanitizer. They are a really popular brand, now has entered the hair and body fragrance game, which I think is really smart because one of the things that's so great about their hand sanitizers is the scent. So now you can get it in just the fragrance. I got this one in the vanilla velvet, comes in a lot of different fragrance options. And then also new to me is this thermal brush. I did get it in the 1.5 inch barrel size. So this is a hot round brush. This is not a blow dry brush like the Dry Bar one, or it's escaping me, the super popular one that was everywhere. But this one you're gonna use when your hair is already dry. And I actually got this one to use to touch up my curls, so I'm really excited to see that it's in the sale. And then a couple of sunglasses. Sojo's is gonna have a lot, probably most of their sunglasses go on sale at some point during Prime Day. And if you're not familiar with them, they're a super popular Amazon sunglass brand. You can pick them up at very affordable prices. I'm talking $20 and under for any pair that you have your eye on. Probably my two most worn pairs from this brand are their plastic aviators. I have them in just the brown, the black. They have some fun colored lenses. I also like that there's no nose piece on these. And I've had these oval metal sunglasses now for several years. I grab for them constantly. They're a Celine look for less. And I don't know what it is about these sunglasses, but they look good on everyone. I see them in the wild all the time and everyone looks really chic in these. So if you're looking for a good, inexpensive pair of sunglasses, I do recommend those. And Pavoy does have these cute little huggy earrings. So they are crystal encrusted. They're small though, so even though they could go dressier, the size I feel like makes me be able to wear them with quite a bit. Also available in rose gold and silver. And then this initial necklace I have worn so much. So it's this colorful beaded necklace. It does have a cute little initial if you like an initial necklace. And this is a great time if you're in the market for any coffee makers, from Breville to Keurig. Nespresso, several different versions are included in this sale, but I thought this little pistachio limited edition summer one was really cute. Even if you have a kid going off to college next year, I think it would look adorable in a dorm room. And then actually in the last Prime Day, I did pick up the Ninja coffee pot, which yes, it does have pods. I know I cannot let go of my coffee pods. I know that's not really in it anymore, but what I like about it is you can also do your ground coffee all in one machine. And the color on this is also really pretty to have out on your countertop. Which, speaking of coffee, we're all gonna need if I take too much longer on this video. So I'm gonna try to rapid fire through the rest of these, but this Mikasa Lemon 16-piece dinnerware set is gonna be included for Prime. I did get it in the service for $4. This is a really good price. If you shopped something at Williams-Sonoma that looked like that, you'd pay 3 times the price. And then a couple of fashion items. I really liked this long sleeve white swimsuit cover up. If you're looking for a dress cover up that'll kind of match anything, I would check this one out. It does come in a few more color options. I also picked up this skirt during the last Prime Day. I didn't realize it was a skirt at first, but that's what sold it. So it has this flowy, feminine kind of boho look to it, but it has shorts underneath it. So amazing for this time of year. Comes in a ton of color options. And then I also got this gingham Pretty Garden dress. Like I said, I've been on a huge gingham, black and white gingham trend, but it comes in several other color options. I also like that this is a true maxi. I feel like a lot of times we just get dresses in midi lengths, so I do really like this one. And some things for your tech bag. This is a great time if you're looking for any portable or travel chargers. I really like this one that you can plug straight into the wall because it also includes the plug-in cords. You're not gonna lose them, it's all included. Also, the iWalk chargers, the little small lipstick chargers I talk about all the time, should be included in the sale. Just be sure on those to double check if it is a Android or an iPhone charger. And this next wall charger I like to bring with me when I travel because it's so small. It seems like there's never enough plugs anywhere you go, whether you're in a hotel or even just in your office. This one has 7 different plugs, including regular ones, USB, USB-C, and just has a nice small footprint. And then this flat extension cord is awesome. Whether you have a piece of furniture or something that you can't have a plug sticking out of a wall. Plus it just looks really nice. Even the cord itself is flat, and this does have 8 different outlets on it, so I do highly recommend that. Comes in a few other color options. And then I get asked quite a bit about bras. If you like a good lounge bra, sleeping bra, no underwire, just comfortable to be in, I really recommend this scallop one. I do have it in a few color options. It does fit true to size. And then getting into a few more beauty finds. So L'Occitane, their products are going to be included in the sale. 2 of my favorites are the hand cream. Their almond shower gel, shower oil actually is delicious. I highly recommend. And actually I'm looking at the listing and it says for the shower oil that over 20,000 of them have been bought multiple times. So I feel like that is high praise that people go back after it. And then new to me, I did pick up their Shea Butter Lip Balm. Grace and Stella under eye masks are also going to be included in the sale. I love these. They are a #1 bestseller in under eye patches for a reason. They have also over 34,000 reviews. These are really popular. Also, if you're a fan of the Starface pimple patches, those will be on sale. Milk is another one that is going to have a lot of different products in their line included for Prime Day. This is a great makeup brand. So I use, every time I do my makeup, their illuminating face primer. It's what I have on today. It gives the prettiest glow. I also really like their cream bronzer stick, similar to Saie. This is really great for quick, again, those kind of makeup, no makeup days. And then their setting spray is awesome. It's a long-lasting setting spray, but it's dewy. So if you want to bring life back into your makeup, that's a good one. And then my purse, little pocket-sized mirror, light-up mirror is on sale. All right, we're gonna bring it home with some gadgets. So from Therabody, the Theragun, so it's their mini massager, is gonna be included in Prime. Also, I recently got the TheraWand. This is a great depuffing tool. It does hot and cold, which is pretty amazing. This one is pricey, so it's great if you can catch it on sale. And then the Hatch Sunrise Alarm Clock, another one that I've talked about for years. It is a pricey item, totally worth it. You're gonna use it every day, will be included in the sale. I do have this in the putty color. And of course, this is a great time if you're in the market for a TV, whether it's the Samsung Frame, the Fire TV, Roku TV. LG does normally throw in, so I would also expect the LG stand to be included. And if you are looking at a Fire Stick, an Amazon Kindle, an Echo, the Echo Show, any of the Blink devices, hands down, this is always the best prices on those. And we'll go ahead and make today's secret emoji be the box emoji. Leave me that below in the comments so I know you stuck it out with me to the very end of a very long video, but we had a lot of amazing Amazon Prime deals to get through. I would love to know what you're shopping for below in the comments. And just a reminder, this is a 4-day sale this year, so pace yourself. There is going to be a lot of great shopping going on. Everything will be listed below in the description box, as well as my pinned comment and over on my Amazon storefront. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I'll see y'all in the next one.